and welcome to this week's episode of The Spear. I'm Felix Peterson.
And I'm Asia Yee.
For women's basketball, history was made on senior night. By a freshman, Sarah Bila has more.
The Spartans hosted the Air Force Falcons and honored seniors Mazanik Lod and Haley Gennett before the game. The Spartans got off to a slow start as they only made 4 of 11 shots in the first, but it managed to outscore the Falcons 15-8. SJSU's hot shooting tied the game at 28 going into the half. Freshman Megan Anderson's lone 3 in the fourth period broke the record for most three-pointers made by a freshman in SJSU history. The Spartans kept the game close, but the fouls and second-chance points to Air Force hurt SJSU. The Falcons flew away with a 66-60 victory.
We fouled too much, and we gave up too many second-chance points. And you can't do that on the defensive end when you're struggling to score.
Lod and Taylor Turney both finished the night with 13 points apiece. The Spartans finished 11th in the conference and played 6th seed New Mexico in the Mountain West Tournament in Las Vegas Monday night. SJSU struggled offensively and lost to the Lobos 84-54 to end its 2017-2018 season.
After some ugly weather causes the cancellation of some games, the sun was shining bright in softball's win over the Providence Friars on Sunday in Stockton. The Spartans got on the board first from Madison Aaron's 2 RBI sacrifice flies to right field in the first inning. The junior first baseman and pitcher had 3 RBIs on the day. After 10 hits against the Wagner Seahawks on Saturday, the Spartans' offense cooled off for only 5 hits versus Friars.
Well, wins are wins, and boy, we always like those. We're not striking the ball very well, so we're fortunate to get the wins we had. We got good pitching, and I wish we'd have got 4 or 5 games in this weekend. I thought we needed it. We got a tough weekend ahead of us.
The Spartans will get some rest and prepare for the Louisville Slugger Invitational next weekend in Southern California, where they'll face some familiar faces from last year's NCAA postseason.
San Jose State Baseball started conference play at home this weekend against the 2017 season first-place finisher after a 2-day rain delay. SJSU continued to struggle Sunday against San Diego State in their doubleheader loss at Municipal Stadium, dropping their season record to 5-6. The Spartans have now lost 10 straight against the Aztecs dating back to the season 2016. SU offense played long ball and hit 3 home runs in the game, accounting for all their runs. The Spartans were only able to cash in 2 runs early in the game, but were silenced after the second inning, losing the game 7-2. Hoping to get out of the losing funk, SJSU took the field for the second game and were down 3-0 by the second inning. The Spartans ended losing the game 11-1, and the bullpen accounted for 8 of their runs.
That was long.
I don't think we pitched very well today. Again, I think we pitched behind in the count a lot, and we gave a lot of free bases, and we didn't pitch as well as we need to beat a quality opponent.
After SJSU beat University of Utah Monday afternoon, the record's back at 500. The team will head to Reno to face conference rival this weekend.
SJSU tennis hosted Cal Poly in a non-conference battle. The Spartans ended up sweeping the Mustangs by a score of 4-0. The doubles pairing Sybil Gavan and Savannah Sendar, as well as Mio Kobayashi and Laura Malzert, both won their matches 6-1, which secured the doubles point for the Spartans. SJSU also swept Cal Poly in singles as Gavan Sendar and Tamara Kalbrick all won their matches in straight sets. The win improves the Spartans' record to 8-2 on the year. Their next match will be on March 9th at noon. They will host Sacramento State and go for a 5th straight win.
Women's beach volleyball opened up their season against UC Berkeley. Allison Covey was there to cover the jewel.
San Jose State women's beach volleyball kicked off their season against UC Berkeley on Friday afternoon. Nandiala Gama and Lindy Scholl, the number 1 duo for San Jose State, beat Cal's number 1 team by a score of 21-12 and 21-15. They would be the only duo to win their match. The number 2 duo Sierra Rystad and Julia Golbeck lost their match 21-15 and 22-20. The number 3 duo Jamie Hyray and Haley Sturgeon lost their sets 21-11 and 21-7. The number 4 duo Luisa Andrade and Taliana Grajada struggled, losing 21-15. They would lose again 22-20 in the second. The number 5 duo Summer Avery and Brianne Robinson lost 21-10 and 21-18.
Here's Keanu Hagigi with a look at how SJSU teams fared last week in this week's turnaround.
Thanks, Asia. Both men's and women's basketball lost in the first round of the Mountain West basketball tournament, which means SJSU will not participate in March Madness this year. The Spartans baseball team was in Nevada last weekend where they were swept, giving up 35 runs in 3 games. Softball went 1-2 this weekend against ranked opponents. They knocked off number 21 Long Beach State, but lost to number 16 Ohio State and number 3 UCLA. Gymnastics finished in second place against number 3 UCLA, scoring 194.85. Now back to Felix and Asia.
And that does it for this week's show. Don't forget to follow us on social media at The Spear SJSU on Twitter and Facebook. Also check out the 22nd edition of The Spear magazine at thespearsjsu.com.
And we will see you next week.